for some boys varsity basketball. The Grenadiers are hosting the Blue Demons of Maine East High School. Both squads are coming in tonight's game looking to get back into this win column. I'm Chris Randall, and I'm joined by Brian Syring. Brian, how do the Grens get their first home win of the season?
Oh boy, well, it's been a rough road so far. Looking past it this season so far, a big thing they're going to need to do is limit the turnovers. And as simple as it sounds, it is going to just be they need to get some points on the board. You look at the results this season; they have struggled shooting, scoring, and defense. So when they were able to get a win, they're putting points on the board. The losses, I mean, sadly, some of these have been pretty large, and they're going to have to come up with a game plan to take high percentage shots, get those points on the board early, and not fall into a slump.
Yeah, the Grenadiers come in this evening 3-22 overall, 0-8 in the conference, and 0-8 here, sadly, on the home court of Elk Grove High School. On the other side of things, the Blue Demons of Maine East, 6-15 overall, 1-6 inside the conference, and they are 0-8 away from home. So a streak will be ended here tonight. One of the teams are going to fall to 0-9, either on the road or at home, and the other is going to go to 1-8. So you can build off this towards the end of your season. Last game for the Grens, they've lost here at versus Hersey, 72-34 on January 31st. And their last win was January 21st against Elgin High School at Elgin High School. On the other side of things, the last win was West Chicago on January 14th, 53-33 for Maine East. And the last game was January 24th. So they've had a big break here, the Blue Demons, and that was a loss at Highland Park, 55-51. Maine East is wearing their blue uniforms with white lettering, and for the Grenadiers, their home whites with green lettering. And we are underway with Alex Ortloff and Salman Aro tipping it off here at Elk Grove High School. Ortloff wins it, and we are underway. First three off the target. That's from Nick Jimenez, the senior. Starting lineup: Nick Jimenez, Jaden Lawrence, Dean Park, Dan Przerski, and Alex Ortloff on the other side for Maine East. Brandon Schreiber, Jaden Doze, Patrick Jubril, Jaden Whitehead, and Salman Armo. As we have a senior night, as Nick Jimenez took his first shot. Coming off an ACL injury, he gets a standing ovation as he exits tonight. And we are back underway here. 8-minute quarters here in the high school. 2-3 zone. First shot of the day is knocked through by number 11, Patrick Jubril. And the Grenadiers bring it up in is Miles Schwartz. Coming in for Jimenez. Schwartz with it. Drives middle. Schwartz has it taken away. Good hand by Jaden Doze. Dozy brings it up into the short corner. Right back it goes to Schriebel. Schriebel brings it up towards the middle. Kick out. Finds the shooter. Takes it right back. Three-point shot. Schreiber off target. Schwartz comes down with the board. Fights for it. Splits the defenders and slows down the pace. So they're going to count that as a three from Jubril. Schwartz jump pass into the park. Dean Park for three. Off target. And defensive board, one and done. Salman Aro with it. Extra pass into the corner once again. Truebel short on that one. Schwartz picks up his second board of the day. Fast-paced game here early.
Absolutely not really much in the way.
Schwartz picks up a foul. It's going to be on Jaden Dozy. His first, team's first, sending Miles Schwartz towards the line for two shots.
Looks like they're not calling that as a shooting foul. They're saying it's just through the run, so Elk Grove will retain possession.
Trying to get in, throws it up to Ortloff, turned it over. That was Przerski. Throws it up, layup on the other side, and Brandon Schreiber lays it in off the oop from Dozy. 5-0 start here, 1:30 into our game here this evening on senior night at Elk Grove. 6 seniors were recognized. Slip pass, turned over, and recovered by Jaden Whitehead. Dumped off Aro lays it in nice and easy. Nobody home for the Grenadiers on the easy bucket. 7-0 run here to start the game is the Blue Demons of Maine East.
And this is what we talked about at the beginning of the game. You got to limit those turnovers, and unfortunately that is just what is absolutely killing Elk Grove at the start of this game is turnovers. And, Maine East is doing what we're saying Elk Grove needs to be doing is they need to be getting those easy shots.
Yep. Ortloff gets fouled.
Those high percentage.
Ortloff gets fouled in the middle, and he will be going to the free throw line this time. 2 shots. Foul goes on to Jaden Whitehead, his first, the 5'10 senior for Maine East. One of only 4 seniors on this Maine East roster. As Ortloff hits off the back iron and rims out. Second one coming for the Grenadiers. They have 6 seniors that were recognized as Ortloff goes 1 and 2, gets the Grenadiers on the board. 7-1 our score here, 2 minutes 15 seconds gone in quarter number 1. Inside, pump fake, gets it underneath to Aro, blocked at the rim there. Great play by Jaden Lorenz. And the Grenadiers get it 1 and done, see if they can cut the lead. Almost turned over by Schwartz. Lorenz loses it second. Kick out towards Dean Park in the corner. Short. Fight for the rebound. Shearbeer gets it and collects. Kick out. Whitehead for 3 in the corner. Knocks it through for the Blue Demons. 9-point lead. Early in here.
It's going to be important for Elk Grove not to panic at this point. I know it's been a long season. I know there have been some big deficits. But there's no need to start changing your game plan.
Ortloff turns it over.
Limiting those turnovers will be key.
Schreiber takes it all the way to the cup and finishes with contact. He's going to the line for an and one opportunity as the foul is drawn. Or committed by Jaden Lorenz. 3 new players in for Elk Grove. And that's going to be number 24, Matt Novak. We got number 21, Khalil Khan. And there was one more player there that I did not catch the number. But Shearbeer looking to convert the and one, misses it on the front edge. Collected by Novak. Bringing it up is Nolan Brand. He checks in. Brand gets to the cup, finishes with contact, and he will go to the line for a 3-point opportunity here. Nolan Brand.
And coming right off the bench and making an impact.
Yep.
That's the 3rd substitution.
Maine East will use their first sub of the game. Coming out is Salman Aro. Checking in is Caden Wade, the sophomore. As Jaden Dozie is the only freshman, second 2 freshmen on the Maine East roster. The other one, number 15, Albert Cooper. We'll see if we see him this evening. As Brand connects the 3-point play, makes it a 8-point deficit.
And it looks like there may have been a stat correction on that last 3 by Maine East. It looks like they dropped it down to just a 2.
Yeah, I was going to say, here's a 3 opportunity by Whitehead. He now knocks it down. He's 2 for 2 from behind the arc. Jaden Whitehead, the senior.
And those are killers right there.
Brand?
You have a 3-point play. You think you're going to get some momentum going, and then just give up a 3.
Brand gives it right to the player. Kick out into the open corner. 3 off the target. Fight for it. Offensive board goes up and finishes is Patrick Jubril, who initially came down with the assist. Brand brings it up now. 15-6 our score. Brand kicks over to Schwartz. Schwartz top of the key. Being guarded by Dozie, the freshman. Finds Khan into the corner. Trying to take it out of the corner, drives middle, turns it over, forcing a pass to Dean Park. Pushes up the court, kick out. Shearbeer, extra pass towards Jubril. Jubril off the back iron, fight for the board. Comes down to Schwartz. Elk Grove have numbers if they want it. Schwartz wants it, plows to the rim, finishes the contact. And he will go to the line for an and one opportunity. Chance to cut it to 10 for the Grenadiers.
And you can tell he was looking for that.
Yeah.
He was looking for the contact, and he did a great job finishing through with that shot to get the and one opportunity, hopefully getting some momentum for Elk Grove.
Here is the freshman Albert Cooper checking in for the Blue Demons as Schwartz connects on the three-point play, making it 17-7 here with 3.5 to go in quarter number 1. Jaden Dozie brings it up. Whitehead on the wing. Handoff towards Shearbeer. Into the corner. First touches. Shearbeer into the corner. Three-pointer. Gets a friendly bounce. Knocks it through from the assist there of Caden Wade on a dribble handoff. Elk Grove trying to push. Novak gets it denied at the rim by Shearbeer. Pushing up is Dozie, the freshman. Dozie all the way to the cup. Skip pass over to Whitehead. He keeps it in bounds. Cooper resets the offense at the top of the key. Shearbeer into the corner. Whitehead pump fakes. Gets Brand on his feet. Shearbeer tries to go 2 for 2 and does. 23-7 and a quick timeout by the Grenadiers. 2:43 to play in quarter number 1. As Maine East has hit their threes, and that's a big part of this deficit.
It's unfortunate because Elk Grove, every time they get a little bit of momentum, they get those 3 points, maybe be able to cut down that lead. Maine East is coming right back down, setting up the threes, and keeping possession of the ball long enough to get an open player. Getting not easy shots, but open shots.
Yeah, you can definitely see Maine East will take a bunch of threes, and that's, you live and die by it. Today they're falling, and when they do fall, you're going to see a lot of points scored.
Plenty of games you see, teams live and die by those threes, and when they're going in, it's a great day.
To beat. Yeah, they're hard to beat.
If you get in that pattern where they're not going in, or you go cold, that's the opportunity. So Elk Grove needs to keep the pressure on those threes. Don't let them take free shots. Maybe they can get Maine East in a bit of a position where they're going to think, oh, we're going to hit those threes. We're going to keep with that game plan, and then they go cold. That's when Elk Grove's going to need to start chipping down away at this lead. 2 points. Don't have to go for threes. Just 2 points here, 2 points there.
Yep. You're absolutely right. As the Blue Demons of Maine East back onto the court, looks like they didn't make any changes, so they have Brandon Shearbeer, Jaden Dozie, Albert Cooper, the freshman, Jaden Whitehead, and Caden Wade onto the court for the Grenadiers. They have Miles Schwartz, Matt Novak, Khalil Khan, Miles Schwartz, Nolan Brand as they turn it over. In layup finish good, Jaden Dozie, and a costly turnover there for the Grenadiers as a press comes out, a man-on-man press for Maine East. So you just got to get to your spot, beat him across on dribble, and there's a foul, hand foul on Albert Cooper, his first. And Jaden Lawrence checks back in for Elk Grove. Heading to the bench is... this is going to put the Grenadiers on the bonus first. So first shooting is number 21, Khalil Khan.
This is a good opportunity for Elk Grove to get some of these points back, to chip back at the league. Maine East has been fouling. They've been getting called.
There's the first one. Now comes in Lorenz. Schwartz exits. And the most important thing here, it is only the first quarter, but the clock isn't moving. So getting points with the clock not moving is big.
Absolutely. You get free shots. 3 points, 2 for 2. Excellent.
Khan goes 2 for 2 from the line, gets on the scoreboard for the Grenadiers. Shearbeer sends it over towards Dozie. Dozie, one-on-one pull-up. 3 for Dozie off the front iron. Fight for the board. It goes to Novak. Novak finds Lorenz. Lorenz looking to push the pace. Stops on a dime and loses control of it. Fight for the loose ball. Goes all the way into the Elk Grove backcourt. And we got a foul. Jaden Whitehead with the foul. This should send, I want to say, Brand or Pazurski to the line. I'm not sure who was there, but I think it's Pazurski.
And that's a very good play for Elk Grove. The hustle to get back. Whether or not there's enough contact there for a foul, that's the official's decision to make, not ours. But just taking it as it is a huge opportunity. Not only are you getting the free shots, but you were back on your heels, and now you have opportunity to take those 2 shots, making the first one, make the second one, and then Maine East has to inbound it down here.
Yeah. Checking in Dev Patel for the Grenadiers. On the other side, Andrew Mursa. First time for both of those players checking in with 2 minutes to go. As Pazurski looking to go 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and does, making this game at 25-11, 2 to play here in quarter number 1. Dozie brings it up for the Demons. Finds Cooper on the wing. Shearbeer inside towards Dozy. Dozy pulls back out. Cooper sweeps through all the way under the cup. Dumps it off. No shot. We got a traveling by Caden Wade underneath. One too many steps on the step through. And forced turnover there. Really an unforced turnover by the Grenadiers, but they'll take it as a got a chance here to continue to cut into this lead by Maine East. Novak top of the key. Novak looking to cut. Kicks out Patel for three. High arcing three off the back iron. Fight for the board. There's three of them there. We got a foul. Or they're going to call it. Yep, foul here
top
on Pazurski. Push saying over the back. As they,
the officials are definitely calling it tight here.
Yeah. Early to start is 5 fouls for Maine East. Only 2 for the Grenadiers. Mursa gets it across. Dozy quicks it back out as good defense there by Novak. Sweeping towards the other side of Cooper. Skip pass to Dozy in the corner. One extra to Schreiber. He fakes it. Gives it right back to Dozy. He drives in. Kicks out. Cooper three. Open three. Knocks it down. Good ball movement by the Blue Demons. And extends the lead to 17. Here's Brand. Over towards Khan. Khan looking towards the cut of Pazurski. Gives it up to Patel. Patel takes the open three from deep. Back iron no good. Brand offensive board. Brand being walled up by Schieber. His pass intercepted. Good hustle there by Dozy up to Cooper. Cooper kicks it out. Schieber pump fakes once. Shoots the three. Short on it. And Novak with the board. Foot race to the cup. Khan has it blocked from behind. Cooper with the board. Gives it up to Schieber. That's his second block of the day. Dozy, step back. Extra pass to Cooper into the corner. Hitting one. No good on the second. Pazurski, big time board, and we got a foul as Wade will draw his first of the day, sending Pazurski to the free throw line 4-2. Transition defense there has come up big for the Grenadiers.
Yeah,
one free layup on that one, but otherwise they recovered nicely.
That was good. Just once again, they got to limit those threes.
Yeah. Pazurski hits the first one off the back iron. 28-11 with 24 to play here in quarter number 1. This Maine East comes into the night on a 4-game losing streak. As for the Grenadiers, they're on a 3-game losing streak. As he goes 0 for 2 and goes out of bounds for a Maine East basketball with 23 to play. And we got a quick substitution. Is number 32, David Gradsky, looking to check in for the Grens, and he will. Coming out is Dan Pazurski. Maine East definitely will hold for a final shot here in quarter 1. Dozy over to Mursa. Mursa inside to Shearbeer. Shearbeer takes it all the way to the cup. Finishes with contact. Nothing called. The refs let them play on. Here's Brand. 8 seconds to go in the quarter. Brand spin moves, loses it, turned it over. Dozy up the court. Dozy to the cup. And blocked by Novak. 1.7 remains in quarter number 1. And quick substitution. Ortloff checks back in. Out goes Novak after the big-time block by the junior. See if we get plenty of time to get a dribble and a shot off. Schieber hands off to Dozy. He pump fakes. No shot will be there as we head into quarter number 2. 30-11 our score in favor of Maine East.
Well, they're going to have to do some work. They got better as the quarter went on, but once again, every time that Elk Grove seemed to be getting a little bit of momentum, Maine East had some great ball movement.
Yeah.
Got an open shot and drained a three. And like we said, when those are falling,
it's hard to win.
Booster Club Bingo Night. The Grenadier Athletic Boosters are holding a bingo night on Saturday, March 1st at the Elk Grove Village VFW Hall from 7 to 10 p.m. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. To play, you must be at least 21 years old and buy a ticket ahead of time for $20 or pay $25 at the door. All proceeds benefit the EGHS athletic teams. Visit the EGHS website at d214.org/EGHS for more details.
Can never go wrong with some bingo.
Absolutely not. March 1st, 6:30, VFW Hall.
I'll be in Florida for work, but everyone else should definitely be there. as we are coming back to quarter number 2. Looks like a couple changes here for the Blue Demons. In is Ali Osam. We have number 15, Albert Cooper. Brandon Shearbeer stays in. So does Albert Cooper. Also checking back in is number 11, Patrick Jubril. On the other side, Miles Schwartz, Jaden Lorenz, Nolan Brand, Khalil Khan, and there's one more, and that is Matt Novak. Jaden Dozie also in for Maine East. Says 8 minutes here until the break. We're back underway. 30-11 our score. He's Brian Siring. I'm Chris Randall. We thank you for joining us always here on EGTV. Shearbeer picks up his dribble, finds Usam. Usam hands off to Dozie. Dozie, the freshman, gets it. Skip over to Shearbeer. Shearbeer for 3 off the target. Brand defensive board. Brand looking to push pace. 1-on-3, finds Khan. Khan shoots it. Off target. Board goes towards Jubril. Shearbeer finds Dozie. Dozie shoots it for 3 off the target. Here's Novak, fouled from behind. And at the high school level, the fouls reset. So that's their first of the game as a team, first of the quarter as a team, and that will be Jubril's second of the game.
And we'll see if Maine East can hold on to avoid giving that bonus, because that was when Elk Grove maybe showed a little bit of opportunity to come back in. It's a shame, but those are the rules.
Novak, top of the key. Good defense there from Jubril. Schwartz using the jab step, kicks it into the quarter. Lorenz gets around. Lorenz will have an offensive foul as Ali Usam draws the charge. Good play on both sides of things. Way to get it to the cup. Just got to stay in control there for Lorenz. And that is every basketball coach's dream, is that your player taking a charge. Back underway. Dozie skipped over to Cooper. Cooper on the wing. Near side wing, over to Josie. One extra pass, skips it over to Cooper. Cooper, step into the 3, way long, air ball it goes. Fight for the board, everyone on the floor, and it rolls over to Schwartz. Schwartz being guarded by Dozie. Tries to get crossover, spin move, turns it over as he got found by Shearbeer. Cooper brings it up. Cooper uses the Euro step and draws the foul. Novak picks up his first, sending Albert Cooper, the freshman, to the free throw line for 2. Two shots here for Albert Cooper. First one falls through for the freshman, making this a 20-point lead now for Maine East High School. Second one, Cooper falls through, goes 2 for 2, and we got a quick substitution as Dan Pazurski checks in. Heading out is Jaden Lorenz. 32-11, 6.5 to play here in half number 1. Pazurski finds Brand, and that's how the Grens will bring it up. Nolan Brand, crossovers in the middle, finds Pazurski on the wing, look towards Khan. Good, being defended well. Lost ball and out of bounds. It will remain Elk Grove possession here on the near sideline. Pazurski to inbound. It up, Khan, and the corner. Khan takes it away from the corner, brings it towards the center court. Over to Schwartz. Schwartz, far side wing. Letting the offense run, finds Novak. Novak dribbles right, tries to get to the cup. Good defense there by Maine East. Kicks out to Khan for 3. Off target. Rebound goes to Jubril. Jubril kicks it up. Dozie for 3 off the transition. No good. Brand defensive board. Looking to push pace are the Grenadiers. Brand all the way to the cup. Brand finishes with the right. 32-13.
I believe that's Elk Grove's first points of the quarter.
Yep, it is. Lorenz looking to check back in for the Grenadiers. Shearbeer into the corner. Intercepted by Jubril. Possession remains. Shearbeer pump fakes, dribbles in towards the middle, and this will go be offensive on the other side as Shearbeer takes the charge and Schwartz stands underneath.
Well done on both of those two.
Yeah, absolutely.
At this level, you don't see it very often. Just to have that discipline to sit in there, know you're going to take a hit and take it, and keep your feet planted.
As Schwartz heads to the bench after that one, checking in was Jaden Lorenz. Lorenz with it now on the wing. Lorenz, bounce pass over to Novak. Novak dribbles right. Novak swings over, picked up his dribble, kicks out to Lorenz in the three. He pump fakes. Then pull-up jumper on the short corner, no good. Pazurski lets it go out of bounds, and it will remain Elk Grove ball in front of the Maine East bench. Checking in is Micah Rotter, their junior, and as well as Jaden Whitehead checking back in. Rotter's first minutes of tonight's game. Long pass over to Novak. Fight for it. It's going to be a foul holding as Jubril picks up his third here this evening. As we will see the senior, if they make a quick change here, let the senior play with three. And here comes the substitution. Mareza, the junior, comes in for Jubril. Pazurski to inbound with 5 minutes to go here in half number one. Pazurski, skip pass over to Novak. Novak dribbles in towards the middle. Novak takes on 5 defenders. Lorenz, offensive board, gets it stripped by Dozy. Fight for it again. Novak lays it up. Matt Novak gets on the scoreboard with 2, making this 32-15.
That was good, strong play under the rim there for Elk Grove.
Whitehead travels, tried to pump fake and swing through at the same time, traveling 32-15, 4:44 to play in quarter number 2. Bringing it up is Khalil Khan. Khan hesitation move, gets around Whitehead, finds Pazurski, looking for Lorenz. Now it's Brand, top of the key. Brand loses it from behind. Shearbeer one-on-one. Shearbeer lays it in on the fast break. Pazurski right back to Khan, looking to run as his pass is intercepted by Dozy. Dozy around Lorenz. White 3 in the corner for Whitehead, off the target. Fight for the board goes to Novak. Lorenz pushing the pace. Lorenz Euro steps, throws it up and in. Jaden Lorenz, the senior, 6'6" senior for the Grenadiers, makes it 34-17. Dozy over to Shearbeer. Shearbeer deep 3, knocks it home. That was a logo 3 for the junior, Brandon Shearbeer. Lorenz looking to answer here after the 3 by Maine East. Lorenz, handoff to Novak and loses it. Marissa scoops up to Shearbeer. Shearbeer pump fakes at the rim and lays it in. Timeout by the Grenadiers. Full timeout, making it 39-17 with 3:33 to play in quarter number 2.
I'm going to sound like a broken record, but those threes are
threes and turnovers.
Threes and turnovers. And Elk Grove is 0 for 6, 0 for 7 on the threes, and I know that the instinct is you're behind, you gotta get back, but you're not going to do it at this point, even just shooting threes.
Nope. Got to develop good possessions, find a good look. Threes are okay if it's open, not when it's contested.
Absolutely.
And they've taken a lot of contested threes.
That's unfortunately, I think there's maybe had one.
Yeah.
One fairly open look, and unfortunately it didn't go in. But that's a good one. You miss it, that's okay.
Yeah.
It happens. Forcing the 3 isn't going to get you anywhere. It's just going to get you deeper in depth.
Yep. Best time to shoot the 3 ball, as the game has changed a lot over the years, thanks to Steph Curry, obviously Caitlin Clark on the other side. But the best time to shoot a 3 is off an offensive rebound because everyone scrambles inside. So 3:33 to play in quarter number 2. 39-17 our score. As Maine East back onto the court, there is Micah Rotter, Brandon Shearbeer, Andrew Mursa, Jaden Whitehead, and Jaden Dozy on the court for Maine East. On the other side, Pazurski, Schwartz, Novak, Brand, and Khalil Khan. We come out for the timeout. 3 timeouts left for the home team, the Grenadiers, 5 for Maine East. So you get 5 in a game. Maine East once again comes out into a 1-2-2 zone. Grenadiers break it. Inside, Novak pump fakes. Novak lays it in off the pump fake. Good move there.
Excellent play there.
From the junior. 39-19. Skip pass. There's Whitehead, open three. Whitehead off target. Fight for the board. It goes to Mersa. He kicks it out. Extra pass towards Shearbeer in the wing. Off target. Fight goes towards Brand. The threes aren't falling for Maine East here, so see if the Grens can take control as they are unable to finish on the layup from Brand. Shearbeer, extra pass to Mersa. His three off the target long. Fight for the board out of bounds will remain with Maine East. 2:50 to go. Whitehead to inbound for Maine East. Out to Shearbeer. Shearbeer all the way to the cup. Finishes with contact and one for the junior, as he is now at 21 points, outscoring the Grenadiers by himself. Is the junior, and chance to get more here with an and one opportunity.
Well, if the threes aren't falling, go for the three-point play.
Yep. As that is the one thing Shearbeer has done. He has gotten to the line, gotten to the cup, and that's why he's hitting a couple threes as well, as you continue to find your groove at getting to the cup, and then you get to the three.
A few interceptions, He's got a few rebounds. He's having a phenomenal game.
Brand's pass deflected, gets his dribble back. Brand, kick out, Khan high arcing three, knocks it down. Khalil Khan gets the first three for the Grenadiers this evening, as he's got 5. Mersa gets to the cup. Mersa layup off target. Fight for the board. Falls to Novak. Here's Brand looking to push the pace. Brand Euro step through. Dozy with the reaching foul here, as Nolan Brand picks up the foul for the Grens, and this is going to be underneath on the floor, so inbound it will be for Przerski. The 4th foul for Maine East, and 2 substitutions as Salman Aro and Albert Cooper check back in. Exit is Mersa and Rotter.
Now there's 2 minutes left in the quarter. Excellent shot.
Yeah, good play off the inbound there from Przerski and the Grenadiers. Brand finishes.
2 minutes left. Maine East, next foul, going to send Elk Grove to the line. This is right around where it happened in the first quarter, where we saw some of the best play.
Cooper knocks down a wide open three. Nobody contested him, as he has hit all of his shots from behind the arc. As we have a scoreboard malfunction here.
Well, while we're taking a break, the Fire Cadet Program. If you are a high school student interested in pursuing a career in fire service, check out the Elk Grove Village Fire Department's Cadet Program. This opportunity offers hands-on training and classes. Spots are limited, but applications are accepted year-round. Visit elkgrove.org/cadet to register. If you have any questions, please call the fire department at 847-734-8000. And that number, 847-734-8000.
We are about ready, back underway. Przerski to inbound, 1:40 to go, and we are underway. Novak, swim move. Novak gets to the line here, draws the foul on Shearbeer. That's going to be his 3rd for the leading scorer for Maine East.
And that is an interesting story that may develop here. 3rd foul. Maine East playing, but Shearbeer is he's been phenomenal tonight.
Yeah. Novak at the line, first one, nothing but net for the Grenadiers.
If he starts getting into foul trouble, and here he is exiting the game, this is going to be an opportunity for Elk Grove to try to come back and get some points, because you take away his 22 points, is a much different game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even just cutting him in half, it's a much different game.
Novak misses short end on that one. Dozy board. Coming into the game for him is Jaden Whitehead. He's got the ball on the far side wing. Whitehead dribbles, gets into the middle of the paint. Whitehead finishes with contact himself as Przerski fouls him. As that gets Whitehead to 8 points on the night. and a chance to make it 9.
Foul was called on Dan Kosturski, his second. We have one free throw, J.D. Whitehead.
1:23 here to go. Whitehead misses on the short iron. Offensive board. Cooper, Dozy on top of the key. Over to Whitehead, far side wing. Whitehead dribbles. Gets it into the side. Whitehead off the backboard on that one. No good. Offensive board or defensive board goes to Schwartz. Schwartz takes on 2 defenders. Blocked by Dozy. What an athletic play by the freshman. And it's Maine East ball with 1:05 to go.
And for Maine East, you have Shearbeer go out.
Yeah.
And then who comes in for them?
Whitehead.
Their second highest scorer.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's I believe the second highest scorer and having his own fantastic game.
Yeah. Dozy almost taken away. He recovers. Had the slip there from Wade. Here's the turnover. Novak lays it in on the other side. 20-point game, 40 seconds to go. Dozy back up the court for the Blue Demons. Wanted the screen from Aro. Cooper hands it off. It's with Cooper. Schwartz playing stick D there. He gets away from him. Cooper to the cup. Cooper blocked from behind by Schwartz. It's going to remain Maine East possession. As the words are being said between the two.
And Elk Grove's coach having a conversation with the officials. Couldn't quite make out what the issue was, but
yeah, Schwartz got excited after the block, and the Maine East players were pointing up at the scoreboard. As inbound goes to Wade, the sophomore for this Blue Demon squad, coming off the screen, offensive screen. It is by Wade. And there's a technical foul on Wade's frustration foul. Schwartz gets in the head, and that will work. As the sophomore will learn to keep the temperament below.
Yeah, especially at the high school level, there's not gonna be any entertaining of anything like that. Maybe at college you get away with a little bit more.
You still don't.
Pros,
I can promise you don't.
I don't know. I've seen some crazy games lately.
Yeah.
Certainly in the pros, you see some things.
And that is the third foul for Wade. So Schwartz to shoot the 2 free throws. So first puts Elk Grove in the bonus. So this is 2 shots for Schwartz, and then will be the technical foul free throws as Schwartz misses on the front iron on shot number 1. So from what it sounded like, there's going to be 4 total free throws here for the Grenadiers. But Schwartz goes 1 for 2. Let's see if they put him back on the line. Yep. So here goes Schwartz to switch. Now Kahn shoots the technical free throws. So 47-28. Kahn hits the first. Now will come in the sub as well, Andrew Mersa, and as well as Jaden Lorenz. Now the ref's talking about it. I think they confuse themselves.
I think so too. Sometimes that happens.
21.6 seconds remain in the half here. 47-29 momentarily. We'll see if they take this first free throw made by Kahn off. I doubt they'll do that, though.
Yeah. Well, you see, this is what you want to see, though. They're conferring with each other. There was some question about what the issue was, and now they're getting a clarification.
I think they were initially right, in my opinion.
Yeah, because it seemed like they were having the bonus shots should have been first for the initial foul, and then it should have been followed by the technical. But the officials made the call and switched them out.
And they've already shot the second set of free throws.
So are we going to just erase everything and start over, or what are we going to do?
I don't know. But it doesn't look like Kahn's going to get any more free throws here. As both coaches are going to be talked to by the main ref. As the first free throw by Kahn does come off the board momentarily. 47-28.
Well, unfortunately, we can't hear anything from here.
Yeah,
So
that's true. And
while
as
the-
well, I mean, Schwartz brought a bunch of momentum there, drawing that technical foul, and this just, in a way, kills it. I mean,
Yeah, it's real unfortunate for
Yeah.
Elk Grove, and whether or not it'd be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what happens, because if they do just end up being the exact same result, this
Yeah.
whole stop was really for nothing.
Yeah.
Then you got to question whether or not that was intentional to confuse
Yeah.
everybody, to kill that momentum that you had. You had what was initially called an opportunity for a 4-point
Yeah.
swing and possession.
Well, it looks like possession's still going to remain with the Grens, but they only end up getting one, which could have been more.
I guess best guess I can say is that it's a technical, not
Yeah.
for contact. It's for
The after part.
yeah. They say
So it will be Elk Grove inbounds here. 21.6 to go. Schwartz exit. Lorenz comes in. Whitehead exits. And Rodder comes in. Brand gets it as we're back underway here. Under 20 to go in the half. Brand almost had it lost by the fresh. And Brand tries to spin move again. Kick out Lorenz for three. Off target. Fight for it. Goes to Brand. Brand gets fouled from behind. He'll go to the free throw line. As Nolan Brand, the junior, checks towards the free throw line with 8 to play here in half number 1. Chance to get it back to 17-point deficit. Brand hits off the back iron on that one. Schwartz looking to come back in, and he will. Exiting is Lorenz. And that is due to Lorenz's foul problem.
I think the Maine East coach has a good point, because they're just in the bonus. They're not in the double bonus.
Yeah.
That should have been a live ball, but no one played it.
Yeah, and as well, in high school, 5 fouls puts you in the double bonus.
5 bonus does?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
not
they're
the college level. That's a
okay.
hard screen
So
from
there is
Armo.
just so I'm not sure what
Yeah.
what Maine East coach was concerned about. I'm not quite sure, but as we go into halftime, we have for Maine East Shearbeer with 22 points.
Yeah.
And leading scorer for Elk Grove, I believe, is
On the scoreboard currently it's Brand.
I believe he is the lead
with
scorer
8.
for the team.
Yeah. So we go into the half, 47-29 our score. We'll be back for a second half action here in about 10-15 minutes. So don't go anywhere. He's Brian Siring. I'm Chris Randall. And we will see you shortly for second half action here on Senior Night at Elk Grove Television.
somewhere around there.
Welcome back. Second half action here, just about underway. 30 seconds left. He's Brian Siring. I'm Chris Randall. Our score 47-29, entering quarter number 3 in favor of Maine East. And the real story point has been the turnovers, and as well as Brandon Shearbeer taking over for Maine East.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely domination.
So,
for Maine East. I was able to get a little update. I got an opportunity to speak with the officials on that interaction right before the end of the half. So there was a foul called for an illegal screen. As an offensive foul, there are no shots. And as in response to that foul called, where the technical was called. So after the first 2 shots were done, Maine East's head coach was absolutely correct in saying, hey, you took your 2, that's it.
Yeah. So, as stated, it is senior night here. So, those seniors are Nick Jimenez, Jaden Lorenz, Daryl Hunt, Dan Pazerski, Dean Park, Miles Schwartz, and Alex Ortloff. As we are about ready to go. Quarter number 3, it will be Outgrove ball.
Hats off to whoever made those posters. Those are absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. As we're underway with Brand bringing it up for the Grenadiers. Over to Pazerski. Pazerski, Schwartz, Novak, Brand, and Kahn into the game as Novak draws the foul, finishes with contact, and the Grenadiers started off on the right foot here in half number 2 as Matt Novak will head to the line for an and 1 opportunity.
It'll be interesting to see if Elk Grove can get a little run here to start off the second half. They fell behind so quickly at the beginning of the game and then settled into it a little bit better. But
it was a quick 7-0 run as Maine East brings it up. Dozy into the corner. Shearbeer, he's got 22 this evening. Top of the key, rise again for Maine East. Here's Dozy, the open 3. Knocks it down, right back into it. And Maine East hits their first shot of the half. Brand brings it up for the Grenadiers. Brand, in and out move, layup, falls through. Shearbeer lets him kind of go through there as he's got 3 fouls for Maine East. The leading scorer also. Leading scorer in the game is Whitehead. Gets to the middle of the paint. Whitehead, hand off to Shearbeer. He pump fakes. Shearbeer, kick out into the corner. Dozy, corner 3. Off target, fight for the board. Shearbeer, offensive board, layup missed. Second time, Novak collects. Brand, one-on-one. Brand tries to get to the middle of the cup. Brand in, fouled. And this is going to be on a 2 free throws coming for Nolan Brand. And the free throw, or the foul by Maine East is going to be number 24, Salman Aro. It's going to be his first here this evening. 50-34, our score, 6:52 to go.
2 very quick fouls by Maine East. We'll see what happens here.
Elk Grove been kind of in the bonus every quarter. They haven't been fouling on their end. The difference, like we've said a lot, is just turning the ball over in a lot of unforced turnovers.
And honestly, since they stopped forcing those threes, they've cut down the lead.
Yeah, absolutely. We're only down to 14 here as Elk Grove kicking their way back in. Whitehead.
I want to say is that at one point it was as high as 21.
Yep. Dozy all the way to the cup. Dozy lays it in. No help there. No help side defense by Pazerski. Gets it back to 16. Got a 30-second timeout. And Coach Chris Rugg on the other side wants to regroup after that no help side defense. 30 seconds, 52-36 our score.
Elko was at was a timeout by Maine East?
By Elk Grove.
Or by Elk Grove, gotcha.
Yeah. 6:37 to play. Is tonight is senior night as spoken.
Once again, I have to put hats off to those posters. I saw those at halftime. Those are absolutely fantastic. Hopefully you got a good shot at those at home, because that is something that I would think. Hopefully those seniors get to take those home. Those would be something you cherish.
I still have my
for your
senior
life.
night poster for college and high school.
Oh, fantastic! Now they didn't really do that when I was playing. We got a salute and we had the sports night, and they'd give us a shout out. And we got a special pin.
Okay.
Probably in my desk at my parents' house somewhere.
As Pazurski to inbound it back for the Grenadiers. Brand brings it up. Over to Pazurski, far side wing. Novak, Khalil. Novak traveling will be the call. As turnover gets Maine East. The ball, Shearbeer with it. 22 on the night for him. He finds Dozy, pump fake, gets Brand in the air. Dozy, step back three, off target. Fight for the board, goes towards Novak. 6 to play, 16-point lead. Khan, far side wing for the Grenadiers. Schwartz over to Novak inside. Novak working on Whitehead, spin move. Novak finishes over Aro. Good move by the junior, Matt Novak. Shearbeer been quiet here in the first 2.5 minutes of that second half. Spin move, loses it in the air, fight for it. He keeps it in bounds but turns it over anyway. Novak with the loose ball. Brand all the way up, tried to finish over Aro. He doesn't. Kick out, Schwartz, open three off the target. Fight for it, goes to Brand, and Brand offensive foul. That will be his first, as he's got 12 on the night. And a full 5 coming in for the Grenadiers. Jake Blames coming in also for Elk Grove. First time seeing him tonight. Dev Patel, Alex Ortloff, David Gradsky, Jaden Lorenz all checking in. Dozy being worked on by Blames, and there's a foul by Blames on the reach. Balms. His first, gets into the scores book, is the junior. Shearbeer being guarded by Lorenz. Shearbeer gets to the right, gets all the way to the cup, and lays it in. No help side defense once again for the Grenadiers. Starting to hurt them on the defensive end. Novak.
Slows it down a bit.
Yep, Gradsky kick out towards Balms. Balms gets it into the middle of the court. Skip over to Lorenz. Lorenz drives middle. Lorenz misses the first layup, misses the second layup, gets a third opportunity and will be fouled, but the shot does not count, as the foul is going to be on the floor, drawn by number 5, Caden Wade, his 4th of the night, and a whole new 5 once again for the Grenadiers as they're getting back to their roots of this go, go, go offense. We'll see if they continue to try and run. They found some success running up and down.
Yeah, and Maine East, for the most part, has kept the same 6 players in. It's starting to show maybe a little bit of fatigue.
Brand finishes on the other side, then fouls Dozy, as Dozy will go to the line for 2. As the freshman starting to take over here for Maine East.
That's a nice play.
Yep, Brand picks up his personal foul. Second team foul for the Grenadiers. Freshman Jaden Dozy at the line. Makes that 8 for him. Second shot coming for the freshman. Falls through. 9 total points for Jaden Dozy.
And with Schriever having such a fantastic game, it is there's a couple of good players. There's a couple of players on Maine East having some nice,
Yeah.
very solid, very good games themselves. It's just been overshadowed by
Yeah.
22 points.
24 is
24
here's a three by
points.
Kahn off target. Shearbeer with the board. Shearbeer's on the rebound end of it as well. Shearbeer gets all the way to the cup, finishes, makes it 26 for his total. As I'm okay with seeing Shearbeer light up the scoreboard.
And if Elk Grove wants to make it back in this game, they have to find an
Yeah.
answer. I don't know what that's going to be now. Their best run of success is when Shearbeer had to get out of the game because of foul trouble. And
Cooper lays it up and in, gets it back to a 20-point deficit, which was once 12. Elk Grove inching to come back. Gets back out to a 20-point deficit, under 4 to play here in quarter number 3. Novak trying to get to the cup, misses. Lays it, and rebound falls to Cooper. Kick up to Whitehead. Whitehead wants the 3, gets it blocked from behind there from Schwartz. Offensive board, Dozy, he turns it over onto the floor. Novak gets it. Schwartz picks it up. Schwartz in and out move around Whitehead. Good defense, though, by the Blue Demons. Finished by Pazurski on the spin move. He has 4 tonight. 14 total points for Nolan Brand on the other side. Shearbeer wants an ISO on Schwartz. Hand off to Whitehead. Whitehead trying to get around Novak. Jump stops in the paint. Extra point. Shearbeer, he takes the 3. Off target. Rebound, Matt Novak. Schwartz gets to the middle of the paint. Schwartz, uncontrolled layup. And it's going to be recovered by Wade. Wade, all the way to the cup, lays it and misses it, but foul there by Brand. That's going to be his second foul, Nolan Brand. 2:46 to play, 60-42 our score.
And I want to say I think Schwartz was looking for a little more contact, expecting something, and it just didn't come.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you get that off balance shot that goes nowhere, and Maine East just quick turnaround, coming right back down, and now they're at the line.
Chance to get it back to 20. Wade knocks the first one through. Full new 5 for the Grenadiers. It was the first 5. Ortloff, Gradsky, Balms, Patel, and Lorenz. Caden Wade, the sophomore, looking to go 2 for 2 from the line, and he does. These are his first 2 points of the night. Lorenz over to Gradsky. Gradsky, kick out to Balms in the corner. Balms, jumper too long. Offensive board to Ortloff. He finishes. And the Grenadiers get an early, easy bucket there on the offensive rebound. Shearbeer. Hesitation move around Lorenz. And we got a foul. And we got a foul on Ortloff. Oh, they're calling this an offensive foul, actually. So Shearbeer picks up his 4th foul. And a full new 5 once again for the Grenadiers.
I was going to say that was a little thrown off there because he was really getting his arm out there. And
Shearbeer looks like the one that is in a lot of pain as well right now. So he exits with 26 and 4 fouls. Brand brings it up for the Grenadiers.
Now, obviously, the 18 points, Maine East is in a comfortable position, but they're top scorer and really controlled this game. How does the foul trouble factor in here?
Yeah. Brand throws up the layup off target. Rebound goes to Cooper. Over toward Dozy. Looking for the cut of Usam. Doesn't get it. With Whitehead. Whitehead drives middle. Step back. Hesitation move. Whitehead to the cup. Great move by Jaden Whitehead, the 5'10 senior. That gets him in double figures. Brand over to Schwartz.
And it does seem like every time Schreiber is getting out of the game, has to take
someone
a seat.
else is stepping up.
And that's the second time now Whitehead's come in with a really strong play. A good individual effort to just put them back in, take away that momentum before snuffing it out before it even has any time to build.
Exactly. Pazurski fouls on the offensive rebound attempt, so that draws his 3rd.
And both teams going to be in the bonus now.
Shortly, next
another
foul. He's got a check here, hand check for Kahn with that lurking. Cooper brings it up. Whitehead will be out of bounds, and that is the foul, the 5th foul by the Grenadiers. Matt Novak's third will be Jaden Whitehead to the free throw line for 2 shots with 1:21 to go in quarter number 3. 64-44 our score here on senior night at Elk Grove High School. First one from Whitehead falls through. He's now at 11. 11 for Whitehead, 11 for Cooper, currently on the court for Maine East. Second one, 2 for 2 for the senior. Brand. He's the leading scorer for the Grenadiers, but kind of inefficiently as he's thrown up some crazy shots in this quarter. Got away from the offense. Novak gets to the cup. Novak swim move. Layup falls through. And we got an and one here for Matt Novak and the Grenadiers, as he's now at 12 points for Elk Grove. Second leading scorer and a chance to get it to 3. His third, Andrew Mersa, picks his first foul. Matt Novak looking to convert the 3-point play here. And rims out. Rebound goes to Cooper. Finds Dozy. Dozy dumps off to Sam. Mersa wanted the 3, pass it up, gives it up right to Dozy. He kicks it out. Open 3, Whitehead. Off target. Brand has numbers for the Grenadiers. Nolan Brand out of control. Offensive foul. And he doesn't like the call, but that is absolutely the right call.
Yeah, I don't know what he's upset about.
Yeah,
but that was a very reckless moving in there. You never like it when you get a foul called on.
No.
Sometimes you know it is,
Yeah.
but that one I don't see anything questionable on that.
66-46, under a minute to play here in quarter number 3 after the offensive foul by Brand. That's his third. Schwartz guarding Dozy. Handoff goes to Cooper, freshman to freshman. Mersa hands it off to Whitehead. Whitehead gets Dozy off the screen. Offensive foul on Usam, and it will go the other way.
I'd say that's at least the second, if not third,
legal screen
by Maine East. And, at this point of the game, not much to lose on that play.
Pazurski exits. Coming in is Dev Patel for Elk Grove. Brand under 30 to play here in third quarter. Gives it up to Schwartz. Miles Schwartz with it. Almost turns it over. Brandon will take the 3 off the missed cue pass. Cooper gets the rebound on the miss. Cooper, crossover move, gets around Khan. Here's Dozy. Dozy, 2 guards. Now he's got Schwartz only. Schwartz playing good D momentarily. Kick out. Mersa for 3, long. Another air ball for Andrew Mersa. Schwartz bring it up. 3 seconds to go. Throws it up. Novak throws it. Not going to count even if it would have fallen. 66-46 as we head to quarter number 4.
And the community blood drive is coming up. The next Village Community Blood Drive will be Saturday, February 8th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Village Hall in Room E. Visit elkgrove.com/blood drive to register or call 877-258-4825. Walk-ins are also welcome.
As we are set for quarter number 4, Elk Grove facing a big deficit, 20 points currently. It was down at 12 at one point in that third quarter, and Maine East pushed through, got it back up to 20. As Maine East, once again, coming in tonight on a 4-game losing streak. On the other side, the Grenadiers on a 3-game losing streak. One of those to be broken, one of those to be extended. As we are into the 4th quarter here at Elk Grove High School on senior night. He's Brian Syring. I'm Chris Randall. As always, we thank you for joining us. As we got another one tomorrow night, correct?
Yep. Tomorrow, February 5th, the girls varsity basketball team will be taking on Maine East again. Once again, Maine East coming into Elk Grove. Be sure to watch live on EGTV starting at 7 p.m. The next and last boys varsity game that we'll be covering on EGTV this season will be on February 18th at 7 p.m. versus Barrington. There are many options to watch the games live. Comcast Channel 6, Facebook, YouTube, or the EGTV website at egtv.org. That's eg-tv.org. Make sure you put that dash in there. There's also a link on the website to the on-demand page so you can watch all the games at a later date and time. And I know you and I have covered some fun games, some fun matches up there, so go check it out.
All of them.
All of them.
I feel like all the games on the pitches are a lot of fun that we've done.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm absolutely loving it. This is my first time watching a high school basketball game, and easily, too many years. I don't know if I want. I don't want to say. At least 20 years, I would say. So.
Yeah. So, and a fun note about tomorrow's game: it is a girls' game, and it falls on National Girls and Women's in Sports Day. So all those girls and women's that will be playing tomorrow are going to be honored for Nationals Girls and Women's in Sport Day.
Absolutely. Fantastic game
Such
to cover.
A great holiday. Sadly, we won't be a part of that one.
No.
I will be covering another game at Dominican tomorrow night, so I'll still be in it. But as we're underway here, quarter number 4, Whitehead to inbound to Dozie. And the 20-point lead for Maine East gets us back underway here in quarter number 4. Patel, we got an over and back, a quick turnover there, forced by the Grenadiers. Good defense off the quarter break. Let's see if the Grens can make something of it here. There's still 8 minutes left in the game. Anything can happen. Basketball is a big game of runs. See if they can go on a quick little run here. Brand with it. Brand spin moves into the middle. Brand floats it over and falls through. Nolan Brand seeming to be one of the big sources of offense tonight here by the Grenadiers. He's got 16 of the 48. Dozie step back, tough jump shot, knocks it in. What a shot by the freshman. Wow. Jaden Dozie gets it right back to 20. Dozie got himself 9 points this evening. Kahn. Loose ball, and we got a whistle. Foul is going to be the call as Shearbeer checks back in for Maine East. And Mersa exits, and the foul is on Novak. That's his 4th foul. He's got 12 points for the Grenadiers also. So the 2 leading scorers for Elk Grove, Brandon Novak, one of them with 4 fouls, the other with 3. And Shearbeer, who also has 4 fouls, 26 points, back into the game with the ball. Kick out. Usam open 3 off target, and it will remain Maine East ball with the last touch being by Miles Schwartz.
It'll be interesting to see if Elk Grove can put together any run. It's kind of now or never here.
Exactly.
For the 4th quarter, about 7 minutes left.
Some mishandle here from the pass from the referee. Ball in. Shearbeer hasn't really done much in this half. He tried to force a layup, and he does finish it over some contact. And tough little play there as Patel was in the face of Shearbeer. He's got to be at 28 now. Yep, 28 is correct. Brand. About kick 7. Out. Patel open 3, knocks it home.
And you know they're going to make one, just a law of averages. I think that's their second.
2 and 22, but they find a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. As Usam lays it in on the other side, help defenses once again hurt Elk Grove in a lot of ways.
Like we said at the beginning, turnovers, take those shots.
Yeah, Brand forces a layup, and we got a foul here by Brand. That's going to be his 4th. And the 2nd team foul for Elk Grove in this quarter. As here comes Jaden Lorenz. He's probably going to come in for Brand, and he will. So the 16 points for Brand heads to the bench. Jaden Lorenz checks in with 2 fouls, 2 points for the Grenadiers. Shearbeer guarded by Schwartz. Good work by Schwartz. Forces it into Cooper. Once again, Schwartz on Cooper. Cooper stumbles, and it's going to be a traveling as he loses his footing.
And that's just unfortunate.
Yeah, that's just
you lose your grip at on the floor, and he looked a little surprised by it, but you know, unfortunately, it's just the way it happens.
Miles Schwartz continuing to play hard for this Grenadiers team. He's got 4 points this evening, but I think more of his work has been on the defensive end for Elk Grove. Khan with it, bringing it up the court. Khalil Khan running the offense. Almost taken away by the freshman Cooper, and it is going to bounce out of bounds. So Maine East ball. Pazurski checks in. Lorenz heads out. Shearbeer. Hands off to Dozie. Dozie lays up. Fancy layup. Finishes with contact. Jaden Dozie now has 13 points in the game for Maine East, the freshman.
And once again, just have himself a very nice game.
Exactly. You look up at that scoreboard right now, currently in the game for Maine East, 4 of the 5 players in double figures. One of them with over 20 as Dozie unable to convert on the three-point play. But you got 28, 13, 11, 12, and 2 currently on the floor points-wise for Maine East as Novak finishes at the cup. That's his 14th point. 74-53, 5 to play here in the ball game. Shearbeer over to Whitehead. Now it's with Dozie, top of the key. Dozie trying to get around the corner, dumps off to Usman, pump fake, and he finishes. That's his second bucket of the game. Everything coming within the horseshoe for the Blue Demons.
And they're just doing a good job. They're doing exactly what we said Elk Grove needed to do at the beginning of the game, which is just get those easy.
Novak finishes with contact on the offensive rebound. He's got 16 now and a chance to make it 17 at the free throw line. Nolan Brand looking to come in, check in, and they're going to call this on Shearbeer. So Shearbeer ends his night with 28 points as he fouls out of the game with 4:56 to play. But once again, 28 total points for the junior Brandon Shearbeer, as Novak unable to collect the three-point play. Cooper defensive rebound, takes his time bringing it up the court for the Blue Demons. Brand back in, Cooper 2 feet into the paint, jump stops, find Dozie. Dozie step back 3, Dozie off the target, rebound to Novak. Matt Novak, a little behind the back, Novak finishes. 18 points for Matt Novak, knocking on a 20-point game for himself. Here's Dozie, corner, gets it up back to the top of the key, handoff to Cooper, freshman to freshman, traveling for Albert Cooper. And the Grenadiers, once again, able to cut into the lead as they are under 4.5 to play, but you go on a quick run, you hit some shots, anything has happened here. Kahn collects the inbound.
And right now, with about 4 minutes left here, Maine East with 76 points, only 4 points short of, or excuse me, 5 points short of their season high of 81. So it'll be a long road ahead for Elk Grove. They're going to maybe try to come back in this. And that would be something for Maine East, who are poised to have their highest scoring game of the season.
Yeah. And so that foul is on Matt Novak on the offensive. So that is his 5th personal. He fouls out with 18 total points tonight. So there goes another offensive weapon for the Grenadiers. So they have to overcome this 19-point deficit with 4 minutes left, with now Nolan Brand fighting with 4 fouls. And now Matt Novak fouls out with 18. Baums checked in for the foul. And Dozie almost turned it over. It's right back to Cooper. Over towards Jabril. Whitehead, nobody guards him. Whitehead all the way to the cup, lays it in. Reverse layup falls through. Jaden Whitehead, 14 points for the senior. Maine East looking to spoil the senior night ceremony for Elk Grove, and with a 21-point lead, it looks like they'll do that with 3:41 to play. There's a foul there. Elk Grove to inbound with Pazurski. They give it to Kahn. Khalil Kahn behind the back move, gets it to Pazurski. Daniel Pazurski looking towards the cut of Brand. They give it to Balms. Balms finds Kahn for 3, off target. Balms tried to grab the board. It's tipped over to Cooper. Albert Cooper looking to push pace. Finds Dozie outside the stretched arm of Dozie, turned over.
Out of bounds. While we're out of bounds here, the Winter Market. Stop by the Elk Grove Winter Market, located inside the Christus Victor Church. It runs the first and third Saturday of the month from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. through May. For more information, visit the Market's Facebook page.
There we go. Just in
I'm
time.
going to need to check that out. I have to assume that Winter Market will be a good place for kids, so I'm going to have to get the kids out there.
Yes. Brand,
sounds like a lot of fun.
Kick out into the corner. Patel for three, knocks it home. Dev Patel getting some points off the bench as that's his second three. He's got 6 on the night, 70-68. Usam, though, makes it right back to a 20-point lead.
Very briefly cutting it down to the closest it's been since that 12-point game we had early in the third quarter.
Miles Schwartz lays up, finishes over the freshman Dozie. 2:40 to play. Dozie. Pace doesn't slow down here as Dozie takes it all the way to the cup, blocked by Patel. Cooper pump fakes as the Maine East gets the offensive board. Cooper misses the fancy layup. Kick out to Schwartz on the rebound. Schwartz tried to get all the way in, loses the handle of it as Jabril takes it over. Dozie lays it in, all alone underneath. And we got a 30-second timeout by Maine East as Maz Gori and Isaac Tevez looking to check in for Maine East as they empty the bench. Both juniors checking in for the Blue Demons. 82-62 our score.
And once again, join us tomorrow night, February 5th, for the girls varsity basketball team who will be taking on Maine East. Be sure to watch it live on EGTV starting at 7 p.m. And like you said, girls and women's
in sports
day. Fantastic. Join us for that.
Yep.
Well, not us personally, but
I'll be back on for the last men's game of the year on February 18th.
Excellent.
So extremely excited for that.
I'll hopefully be back for girls soccer.
Yes.
It's right around the corner.
Yep.
Very excited for that. Obviously, it doesn't fall during girls and women's sports appreciation day, but we'll be looking forward to that once the weather turns a little warmer, hopefully.
Baseball, softball, girls soccer, some lacrosse, some badminton, boys volleyball all around the corner in the spring. As Elk Grove Television's busy all throughout the year, but spring is one of the more busy seasons. As there will be a lot of coverage every day on Elk Grove Television, so don't miss out. Stay tuned on the schedule.
And if you're ever missing us, feel free to check in on demand. We're always there.
Yeah, we don't leave. Brand picks up his dribble, takes the jump shot off target as we're back underway. Brand gets his own miss and a foul as Maz Gori will get into the scorebook with a foul. With a 20-point lead for the Blue Demons, 2 minutes to go. Kozerski to inbound, another one to Brand. Brand turnaround jump shot off target, fight for the board, and it goes to Cooper. Albert Cooper, the freshman. He's got 11 on the night. Hands off to Tevez. Tevez through the leg dribble. Tevez throws up a shot off the back iron. Pazerski defensive board. Under 2 to play. Schwartz brings it up for the Grenadiers. Miles Schwartz brings it towards the left side. Kick out Brand. He takes the 3 off the target. And rebound goes to Micah Rotter. So once again, the pace has not stopped. It's been high-paced out through the game. Tevez 2 feet into the paint, turnaround jump shot. The whistle stops it as a traveling is now Elk Grove will empty the bench here with some new numbers. Got number 11, Luke Maher. Number 31, also Griffin Ewan. Number 20, Carl Heatman. Jake Balms checks back in. And as well as number 14, Adrian Jakorzinski, all checking in for the Grenadiers. So a full new 5 as Balms has it taken away by Cooper. Balms fouls Cooper on the reach-in, sending Albert Cooper to the free throw line for 2 shots with 1:18 to play. So some sophomores that were brought up from JV checking in here, getting some minutes for the Grenadiers, as the future of Elk Grove is on the court.
We're taking a look at to see.
Absolutely. See what you got, see what you can run.
Really throwing them into the fire with this one.
But minutes on the varsity level are significant at any time.
Absolutely.
Albert knocks down the first one. Cooper. Second one. Off the target. Fight for the board. It is going to be recovered by Rotter. We got a foul. And I believe Balms is going to pick up his second foul here in just as many seconds, and he does. So that's his third personal, but second in about 2 seconds. So 1:15. And Micah Rotter to shoot 2. As the Maine East Blue Demons are in the bonus. Rotter knocks down the first one. 3 points here for Maine East.
And Maine East just adding on that season high.
Yeah.
Best game.
Yes, there's another.
If you're Elk Grove, you hate to see it, especially on senior night.
Yeah, and against you, of course.
Right, but once again, hats off to the seniors. They put in a lot of time.
Yeah, always.
Obviously, the results on the field or on the court, you want to see the wins, you want to see the smiles. But hats off to them. It's always easy to forget that they're going to a full day of school every day, coming out here and playing. They've been doing it. Many of them, I assume the seniors doing it for 4 years. Maybe started a freshman and now they're all the way at varsity. So
yeah.
Once again, special hats off to all the seniors tonight. Nick Jimenez, Jaden Lorenz, Dan Pasterski, Dean Park, Miles Schwartz, and Alex Ortloff.
Forgot Daryl Hunt in there too.
And Daryl Hunt. My apologies.
Under a minute to play, the Grenadiers with possession, down 23. As it's with Joe Korzinski. 3-point shot, knocks it home. That is Luke Maher. Hopefully, I believe a relation there to the star soccer player Maher.
I was just
basketball
going
player.
to say
Blanking
that,
on her first name, but she was a baller on both sides, on the pitch and the court. As here's a turnover by Maine East. Over and back is a call, so 20-point deficit, 25 seconds left to go here.
And I can't remember if she was a senior last year. I believe she graduated, so that's.
I'm sure I got her name in somewhere in all these papers, but.
Well, if you check back our telecast from last spring, you can see some great games.
Here's another one for Maher. That one's short off the rim. Hustled from Bums for the offensive board. It does go out of bounds. 15.7. We'll see if Maine East just dribbles out the rest of this one. But Elk Grove continuing to press number 20, Carl Heitman, pressuring. Inbound still goes to Cooper. No shot from the Maine East coach, Sergio Murrow. 10 to play. As Albert Cooper dribbles out the clock. As our final score, 85-65.3, as it was knocked out of bounds by Bums. As we're got to inbound it one more time. As we do. So you said it, your first basketball game ended 85-65 in favor of Maine East. But what are your thoughts?
Well, it's always great to be here with you. It's it's not, like I said, it's not how you want to see it go on senior night, but there's a couple of fantastic games in there, some good scoring from some of the Elk Grove players, and you got to give them credit. They kept playing, they kept pushing until the very end. Massive shout out too for Maine East for Schreiber just having a phenomenal game. I know he fouled out late in the game, but that is fantastic. I don't care what level it is, putting up 28 points, having almost half your team score. Well, third of your team scoring is always an impressive amount. I guess that's all I'd say. I'm looking forward to the next game. I would love to come back, but hopefully Elk Grove keeps up the heart. And once again, hats off to the seniors. Yeah,
happy senior night as it is Elk Grove. Here at Elk Grove High School. So happy senior night. Have a great, happy National Women's and Girls Night tomorrow for the women's game. And from everyone from Ross, Debbie, Scott, Joey, and everyone else at Elk Grove Television, our final score, 85-65 in favor of Maine East. He's Brian Syring. I'm Chris Randall, and we will catch you soon.
Out of Cranford, New Jersey, our local municipal channel, TV 35, is a major source of hyper-local information that is specifically designed and created for our residents alone. We get to see our town meetings, concerts, high school sports, news, and more on a channel that is strictly about our community. The value of public, educational, and government stations was clearly demonstrated during the COVID-19 pandemic. All access channels provided crucial information, including press conferences and emergency updates from their municipal governments directly to their citizens. Today, the very existence of PEG channels is under attack. Access channels have been historically supported by a special surcharge that subscribers pay on their monthly cable bill, which is passed back to each municipality. But in 2019, this all changed. The FCC passed a franchise fee order that allows the cable companies to redefine the way PEG stations